What if I told you a Black Friday sale turned into a massacre? A day that was supposed to celebrate gratitude became a blood-soaked nightmare. This isn't your usual holiday film. This is Thanksgiving 2023, where a killer dressed as a pilgrim brings revenge to the dinner table. So grab your popcorn, say your prayers, and let's dive into this twisted holiday horror that left everyone talking.
Silky creative, the vibe you need. Stories, music, and movies on.
If you're hunting for a horror movie to spice up your Thanksgiving, this one might just carve its way onto your list. Thanksgiving, directed by Eli Roth, the same guy who brought us Hostel and Cabin Fever, is a slasher film that mixes dark humor, chaos, and pure vengeance. It's wild, it's bloody, and it doesn't hold back. Now, I saw the trailer and thought, okay, this looks insane. And after watching it, I can tell you, insane doesn't even begin to cover it. Our story begins in Plymouth, Massachusetts, the birthplace of Thanksgiving. The town's biggest superstore, Riot Mart, is preparing for a Black Friday sale. And what should have been a regular shopping day turns into total pandemonium. Jessica Wright, daughter of the store's owner, sneaks her friends inside early to shop. But the angry crowd outside notices, and that's when the madness begins. Doors smashed, people trampled, screams everywhere. In a brutal chain of events, several people die, including Amanda Collins, the wife of the store manager, Mish. And to make things worse, Jessica's boyfriend, Bobby, ends up badly injured. That night changed the town forever. 1 year later, the town is still haunted by the memory, but something even darker is coming. It's Thanksgiving again. And just when everyone thinks life is back to normal, a waitress named Lizzie turns up dead. The killer? A mysterious figure wearing a pilgrim hat and a John Carver mask. A killer who clearly has a plan. Soon, the murders start piling up. Each victim? Someone connected to that Black Friday riot. Coincidence? Definitely not. Jessica and her friends are suddenly tagged on social media, in creepy posts showing pictures of their faces, marked for death. Now, this isn't just a killer on the loose. This is personal. As the town's sheriff, Eric Newland, investigates, one thing becomes clear: the past isn't buried. It's coming for them, one by one. The killings get gorier, the traps get smarter, and the suspense keeps tightening. People are disemboweled, cooked alive, and even served up as part of a Thanksgiving feast. Yeah, you heard me right, served as dinner. It's grotesque, over the top, and exactly what you'd expect from Eli Roth. Our killer, John Carver, becomes an online sensation, live streaming one of his murders to the town. Meanwhile, Jessica and her surviving friends try to fight back, but Carver always seems one step ahead. Then comes the twist. The mask comes off, literally and figuratively. Jessica finds out the real John Carver is none other than Sheriff Eric Newland, the same man who swore to protect the town, the same man investigating the murders. His motive? Revenge. Turns out, Eric was secretly having an affair with Amanda, the woman killed during the Black Friday riot. She was pregnant with his child. Her death broke him, and in his mind, the only way to heal was to make those responsible pay in blood. And so, the sheriff became the pilgrim killer. In a tense final showdown, Jessica outsmarts him, live streams his confession, and sets off an explosion that engulfs the sheriff in flames. But of course, because it's horror, his body is never found, leaving us wondering, is John Carver really dead? Now let's talk about the movie itself. What Thanksgiving does right is atmosphere. It turns a happy holiday into something sinister, poking fun at our obsession with consumerism, greed, and violence. The kills are creative, and trust me, the gore level? Chef's kiss. From frozen faces to human turkeys, it's ridiculous but entertaining. Patrick Dempsey as the sheriff was surprisingly convincing, charming on the surface, twisted underneath. Addison Rae's performance didn't steal the show, but she held her own. The cinematography keeps that vintage slasher feel, bright lights, clean shots, and plenty of nods to classics like Halloween and Scream. And that ending leaves you with chills. But here's the thing, the movie isn't perfect. The characters are shallow, the dialogue feels cheesy at times, and the logic? Let's just say, don't think too hard. It's not deep cinema, it's pure bloody entertainment. At its core, Thanksgiving is a revenge story gone off the rails. A man loses his lover and unborn child, and instead of grieving, he declares war on an entire town. It's sick, it's dramatic, and it's proof that vengeance never leads to peace, only more pain. Jessica and her friends may have survived, but deep down, they knew this all started with one selfish decision, sneaking into that store before everyone else. A small act that sparked a massacre. So the question remains, was Eric the villain, or just another victim of a world consumed by greed and chaos? Either way, this movie isn't for the faint of heart. But if you love slasher flicks with a holiday twist, Thanksgiving should definitely make your watchlist this season. And remember, next time you rush into a store on Black Friday, make sure the only thing chasing you is a discount, not a man in a pilgrim mask. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts. Which horror movie should I review next? Till then, stay thankful and stay alive.
Silky creative, the vibe you need. Stories, music, and movies on